Hey, I'm Emily.
And I'm Joe.
Welcome to Slope Weekend Update. We're here to bring you some campus and Ithaca news, as well as insider interviews about things going on around Cornell. Next Saturday, the 28th at 8 p.m. in Barton Hall, Ludacris featuring Shauna will be performing. Tickets are on sale at cornellconcerts.com. $18 for Cornell students online and $20 day of. Doors open at 7 p.m.
Earlier, I spoke with members of the Cornell Bridges to Community about their fundraiser tonight at Level B to raise money for their trip to Nicaragua. Let's see what they had to say. We're here with Sarah and Cecily from the Cornell Bridges to Community program, and I want to hear a little more about what you guys are doing in Nicaragua and why you chose that country. That's probably one of my personal favorite questions, so go ahead and let me know.
Oh, I thought you were going to say my personal favorite country, and I was like, that's great.
Ours too.
Good. Well, Bridges to Community program, we go down and are having 2 sites, and it's really a program dedicated to helping the community. So we picked Nicaragua because it's the second poorest country in Latin America. It's been having a pretty rough time for the last couple of years. They went through a revolution, they've been stuck in poverty, and government's changing, and they're still trying to pick themselves up. They're also dirt poor, so that's another problem.
You sound like a bunch of Debbie Downers, but keep going.
Well, there's also been a lot of environmental issues. They've had a lot of earthquakes in recent years. So basically there's just a lot of issues that we're trying to help out one spring break at a time. So,
yeah, it gives the opportunity to help, give back, rebuild.
So in order to do this, you're going to have a fundraiser, and you're having an event at Level B on Friday to raise money. What are you guys going to be doing with this money?
Well, all the money that we receive is going to be used to both fund travel expenses of volunteers, but also to build building materials like concrete and bricks and things like that. So it's all going to be used over our service trip this spring.
So it's not only covering your travel, you have to buy all the materials yourself?
Yeah, we're going to buy them from local businesses there and use that to set up everything for our construction projects.
Wow, okay, so you're doing like buildings?
Yeah, we're going to do houses, and in one of the sites we'll be building latrines and doing like clean water facilities, and also agricultural work.
Okay, now this sounds a little bit like Habitat for Humanity. A lot of people might say, oh, well, I've already given to that, or, this sounds like another spin-off of that. What's the difference between the two?
Well, the difference is mostly that Habitat for Humanity gives a house, which is great. But Bridges to Community is really about giving to the community. So the family that receives the house or the community that gets the latrine, they're paying for it, but also by buying from the local builders, you're stimulating the economy. It's being paid back in installments. Like, you're making an investment in this community to try and help it grow instead of building a house, and being like, all right, enjoy.
Yeah, and we work amongst the community there, and so it's really like a cultural exchange that goes on. So they get something and we get something back too.
Sounds like something we could use here in our own economy as well.
Yeah.
So at this event, what ways are you guys planning on raising the money? Is there going to be a cover charge or an admission fee or anything like that, or how's that working?
Pretty much it's all going to be through donations, so we're asking for a suggested amount of $5, but you're definitely welcome to give more. And we'll also be getting money from the coat check. So
the coat check, the infamous
we're
coat
going to
check.
be running the coat check.
Okay. So as far as the program itself, outside of this event, how can someone get involved into the Cornell Bridges to Community program? Is it too late to go on this trip, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's a little late for this year, considering our spring break is 3-4 weeks away? Very close.
I'm still making my plans.
I know a lot of people are, and they ask, oh, I'm going to Acapulco. I'm like, I'm going to Nicaragua. But you can't apply now. There is a course that needs to be taken, so you have to apply in the fall, get accepted into the program, and then you have to take an independent DSOC course. 2 credits, pass-fail, nothing too extreme, but you do get to learn about the country's history, the people, about service learning, which is what the trip is. It's coursework with fieldwork. And so you also get to meet everybody who's going. It's a learning experience. You prepare yourself before you're thrown into a third world country.
So in academia, it's a little bit of sociology, some linguistics from Spanish, right?
Well, we
You actually
don't learn
don't have to
Spanish.
know Spanish,
I know,
yeah.
I'm Spanish illiterate. I got Donde está la biblioteca, Pedro? That's about all I got.
CC. Okay, so the event's kicking off tonight, Friday. We're doing drink specials.
Drink specials from 9 to 11, discounts like $2 shots and $3 beers, so
Okay,
good time.
Good time.
Yeah.
Good time. All right, well, good luck, guys, and thanks a lot.
Thanks, Joe.
thank you.
Level B, 9 to 11 tonight. Specials are $2 Sabor de Nicaragua shots, $2 drafts of Miller, Light, Bud Light, and Yingling, $3 drafts of Magic Hat, Blue Moon and Guinness, and single shot Long Island iced teas for $4.
Wow, tomorrow night sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. Hope to see you all there. Those of you who live in College Town or are planning on living there in the future will find this story very interesting. At its meeting on Wednesday night, the College Town Neighborhood Council discussed updating its College Town development plan, which includes new zoning plans, giving parts of College Town a denser feel, and making other parts further from the center more residential. This is meant to attract not just undergraduates, but also graduate students and young Cornell faculty, making the neighborhood less cyclical and more stable.
On the medical news front, the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center started using Cornell dots. These brightly glowing nanoparticles are a safe, effective way to light up cancerous tumors so surgeons can find and remove them. According to the MSKCC researchers, the technology also can show the extent of a tumor's blood vessels, cell death, treatment responses, and invasive spreads to other lymph nodes and other organs, which basically means it's a new way to detect a lot of bad stuff like we didn't do back in the old days.
Seniors looking for a job after graduation but just can't find one in this broken market? The 10 Good Minutes podcast has some information that might help you out. This weekly show talks to Cornell alum about their company's jobs and internships that might be offered for students at large. Past shows have focused on the work-life balance, nonprofits, teamwork, resumes, and other issues regarding the job field. Get the episodes at 10goodminutes.com.
On a more random note, The Joy of Cooking, one of America's most acclaimed cookbooks, has been upping its fat content. That's according to a new study by a Cornell professor, Brian Wansink. The recipe giant has upped its calories by 63% in the past 70 years. And what would have fed a family of 7 back in the 30s only fed a family of 4 in the 80s. No wonder we were so out of shape. Betty Crocker and Aunt Jemima are fattening us up like Thanksgiving turkeys. Good thing we have these gorgeous Ithaca hills. Gotta love those burning calves in the morning hike to class.
Well, we'd like to thank the Cornell Chronicle and news.cornell.edu for some of the information on this show.
Have any good information for us to cover? For any business, research, academic, or events otherwise, email our editor at tess.scott@slopemail.com.
Don't forget to check us out again next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.